Welcome to Desai Academy. So today we'll discussing about the class 10th chapter number 7 control and coordination. Okay, the chapter name is control and coordination. Here control and control means how controlling of the body parts and how these are coordination. Okay, in last chapter that life process we discussed that the life process activity called as what nutrition, respiration, third one the transportation, and fourth one the excretion. Okay, these four activities are very important for all living beings or all living organisms. So these are the major activities of all living organisms, how these are controlled and coordinated in a organism, that have to study here in this chapter. Okay, the life process activities like nutrition, respiration, transportation, and excretion, how these are taking place in an organism and how these are controlled and coordination is done in any organism, that only described here in this chapter, that is called as the control and coordination. That is called as the control, how animals are controlling their these life process activities and how they are coordinating, that is you have to study. Okay, we'll study in detailed manner. Okay, that is they are given here. In the previous chapter we looked at life process involved in the maintenance of function in living organism. Okay, in last chapter that life process we described or we studied the different types of maintenance function in living organism. There we had to started with a notion we all have, that if we see something moving, it's alive. That life process chapter we started with the notion that all are living things on the basis of what we are, they are what moving, that on the basis of that we are said that all are living things or all are alive. Okay, how they are moving means they having showing the movement means that we said they are what living things. Some of these movements are in fact the result of growth, as in plants. Okay, they are showing the moments means so that are they are related to the growth. For example, in plants. Okay, so what is living things means which are showing the movement are called as the living, and that living is said by movement means that movement may be dependent on what growth. A seed germinates and grows, and we can see that the seedling moves over the course of a few days and it pushes soil aside and comes out. Okay, here so for example, the movement is related to growth in plants means so seed is there. Okay, the seed will germinates the water, germinates the leaves, from leaves after a few days, and this makes the soil aside and the roots will the leaves will comes upward of the soil. Okay, this is called as the germination of the seed. It will takes from few days. Okay, so this is an example of what growth related moment. First seed will be deep inside the earth, correct, earlier days. Again that seed will germinates, and the soil will come aside and the shoots will come towards the earth, above the earth, and this is called as what germination. Okay, it is not taking place in one day or 2 days, it will take some several days. Okay, or few days after that the seed will be germinates. Okay, this is called as what and this is called as the growth related one, that is given here. Okay, seed germinates and grows, we can see that the seedling moves over the course of a few days, it pushes the soil aside and comes out. Okay, but its growth were to be stopped, that these movements would not happen. Okay, if we stop the growth of the seed, okay, if we stop the growth of the seed means the seed will does not grow. Some movements, as seen in many animals and some plants, are not connected with the growth. Okay, some moments of the plants are related to the growth, and some moments are not related to the growth. Okay, there are two possibilities there. One is the moments are related to the growth, some moments are not related to the growth, some related to the growth and some not related to the growth moment. Okay, a cat is running, children's playing on his swings, buffalo chewing cud. These are not moments caused by growth. Okay, what are the examples of here? What we said here, we said here that the movement are two types. One is the growth related movement, another is what, not growth related movement. Okay, not growth related momentum means what, and what is the meaning of growth related movement, and what is the meaning of not a growth related movement means, for example, we can say that the growth related movement means that the seedling of the seedling of the plant is called as what, growth related movement. And examples of not growth related movement means, for simple example you can give that cat is running, children are playing on a swings, buffaloes chewing a cud. These are considered what, not growth related movement. So these are activity, from these activities the body will does not growing. Okay, these are called as what, not growth related moment. Okay, why do we associate such visible moments with life? Okay, so we are all these are chewing cud, and the cat is running on the streets or running, so these are visible moments. So visible moments which are we can see with our eyes are called as what, visible moments. So why we are associating with these visible moments with our life? Okay, a possible answer is that we think of movement as a response to a change in the environment of a organism. So we are why these visible movements are essential for life means, so whatever we are doing response that response because something changes in the environment. Okay, so here every organisms having a response that changes in the environment. So something changes in the environment, according to that organisms are doing a response. Okay, so the cat may running because of it has seen a mouse. Okay, so we are given that not growth related moment, a cat is running. Okay, so why cat is running means, cat is what, seen a mouse. Okay, or the cat seen a dog, so they are running. That is called as what, something is changed. Something is changed means they seen they, so that the cat is seen the mouse or a dog, so that is what is running. It is called as the what, something changes in the environment, according to that the cat will doing the activity. That is called as the response. Okay, again, not only that, we also think of movements as in attempt of living organism to use change in their environment. Okay, some animals change their sorry, so the cat may be running because of its cinemas. Not only that, we also think of movement as an attempt by living organism to use changes in their environment to their advantage. Okay, some organisms showing the movements as to attempt what, advantage of changes in the environment. So something changes in the environment, they are adopted that changes for their survival. So that is called as the what, advantage of moment. Okay, for example, so in desert plants, sorry, in desert, okay, the animal like camel, they are taken that environment is has advantages. So the only animal like camel can survive there because that environment is adopted by that camel. So that is that animals are adopting that particular environment to survive that particular habitat. Plants grow out into the sunshine, children try to get pleasure and fun out of swinging. Okay, plants grow out into the sunshine and the children are try to get pleasure and fun out swinging. Okay, that buffalo chewing the cud is not a growth related moment, and children are swinging, so that is there to make a fun. So they are doing. buffaloes are chewing a cud to help to break tough food as to able to digest it better. Okay, the buffalo chewing a food to break the complex substance into simpler substance to easy to digest. When bright light is focused on your eyes, or when we touch a hot object, we detect the change and respond to with movements in order to protect our cells. Okay, when a flashlight or a very strong sunlight falls on our eyes, or otherwise we can touch the hot object, means we are suddenly doing the response. Okay, the so to protect ourselves. Okay, these are what activities, they are not related to the growth related activities. Okay, so we are doing very fastly and they are not related to the growth. If you think If you think a bit more about this, it becomes apparent that all these moments in response to the environment is carefully controlled. Okay, this all these activities like a swim, the children were swinging, the buffalo is chewing the cud, and the cat is running. All these and that when flashlight is falls on our eyes, that also all these activities are what controlled and coordinate in such a manner that we are doing a appropriate response to the changes in the environment. Whatever the environment changes, according to that we are doing a response. So means something inside the body that controls and coordinates in which time you have to do the activity, and how much, and how it is appropriately correct, so that all type of criteria is controlled and coordinated in our bodies. Okay, each kind of change in the environment evokes an appropriate movement in response. Okay, whatever the changes in the environment, so according to that our body will do the response to it. Okay, that evoke means what, promotes. Okay, the changes in the environment that promotes or evokes the appropriate response to that changes. Okay, when we want to talk to our friends in class, we whisper rather than shouting loudly. Again, we can give these several examples. How means according to the changes in the environment you are doing response. For example, here when we are sitting in a class, so we'll talk with a slowly or a whispering. But when we are on the streets or in other than schools, means we are talking very loudly. So this type of examples says that so we are doing a response to the environment with controlled and coordination manner. So how we are knowing that in a class you have to sit properly, or we can do not talk, we are talking means we have to talk very slowly, but in streets or in home or in any other places we have to talk very loudly. Okay, these are activities are done with controlled and coordinated manner. Okay, clearly the moments to be made depends on the event that is triggering it. Okay, the whatever the moments we are doing, that depends on that whatever the events occurring in our surroundings. So we are doing a response means something is changed or something is happened in the environment. According to that we are doing a activity. Remember that whatever the activity we are doing, because of that changing in the environment or something changed in the environment, according to that we are doing a action. Therefore such controlled movements must be controlled to the recognition of various events in the environment, followed by only the correct moment in response. Okay, not only one single moment happens in a surrounding, there is a lot of moments or a lot of things are changing continuously in the environment, but we are doing a response to the particular one. Okay, we will not do responding all kind of changes in the environment, but we are doing only particular changes in the environment. Okay, so that means they are how they are precise mannered controlled in our body, so that you have to study here. So they are controlling in coordinating in precise manner, how they will controlling these activities, that you have to study here. In other words, living organisms must use a system providing control and coordination. From this all we explanation we conclude that whatever we are doing and whatever we are talking and whatever we are discussing and whatever is responding to the changes in the environment, that are doing with more appropriate or with more precision, because our system has what controlling and coordination system that will do perfect and 100% accurate function that change according to that changes in the environment. In keeping with the general principle of body organization, in multicellular organisms, specialized tissue are used to provide these control and coordination activities. Okay, so from this paragraph you conclude that so whatever the changes in the environment that are controlled and coordinated in a organism with a precise manner or in a particular way, that are accurately correct and it is 100% correct. So they are 100% correct and they are doing a correct function means so they are controlled and coordinated in such a way manner that they are doing appropriate functions. Okay, so these controlling coordination system is a differ in organism, because means in multicellular organisms these systems are specialized for doing this particular functions. Okay, so in plants is different and in animals is different. Okay, depending on the complexity of the organisms, we'll discuss complexity of the organisms, these kind of response are doing in specialized manner. For example, in multicellular organism they having what specialized control and coordinating system to perform these response according to the environment. Okay, in detailed manner you have to study how control and coordinations happen in animal body, how control and coordinations happen in plant body. In detailed manner you have to study here. So here mainly in this chapter we discussing that how life process actually like so in last chapter life process we studied that the what are the major parts of the life process and that is how they are essential to the any living organisms. In this control and coordination we will discuss they are essential means how they are performing and how they are coordinated, that are all detailed manner you have to study in this chapter. Okay, next that animal nervous system, how these control and coordination controlled by in animals that we have to discuss. Okay, so we'll continue in the next video. So please subscribe my channel and please share and comment. Okay, thank you for watching.